another one.
How to explain job gaps in my resume. So, this story might be a little sad, right? It might be a little sad. What do you say in an interview when they ask you why you left your last job? I've been in the service industry for over 20 years. I was fired from my last job almost a year ago, and it left me in shambles. I've only recently been able to try and get back into it. What would you advise when they want to know why you left your last job and why such a long time in between jobs? So, start the clock. Number one, I'm going to say that we really, really, really need to do our very, very best to get out of our emotions. I don't know where we got the idea that a company is supposed to care so much about you and that they are supposed to know your whole life story and make decisions that are going to be based on if whatever your condition is, right? A company is a business. If the money dries up, they got to do what they got to do. So when I've been laid off in the past, when I made decisions to go to another company, when the last company that I worked for just closed down, saying that we have no more money, we're just selling the company and everyone's gone. I was like, okay, cool. Let's get to it. Let's do what we got to do. You just can't let life break you that way. That has put you in, like, a job breaks you that bad, like, because you got let go from or you're fired. I don't know were you fired? Were you laid off? Whatever the case may be. But you always have to look forward. Like, people spend so, like, this is something that drives me crazy, right? And I'm not gonna say it's Mitch's people who do this, but this is something that drives me crazy. When people that everything that they ever focus on is looking at the past and acknowledging. All right, cool. We've been acknowledging it for the past how many years? What are we going to do moving forward? See, I'm always looking forward, right? I'm always looking forward because I want to know where I'm going. I already know, like, I know where I've been. It's in the past. I'm not going back to where I've been. I want to move forward. So, you're fired. You got laid off, whatever the case may be. But you let that keep you down and out for an entire year? I would be like, okay, well, I'm out, and on my way out, I'm opening up my contacts, the people that I know, the recruiters that I know. Like, why? I'm going to say this. Never, ever, ever put your livelihood in the hands of somebody else. Always have a plan. Always make connections. Right? So that's the first part that I'm going to say. Now, the actual question, what would you advise when they want to know why you left your last job and why such a long time in between? Well, you can share as honest as possible. Like, if you got fired for doing something stupid, then you're going to have to, like, try to finesse that. You got to be like little Woody and try to finesse your way out of that. But you say, like, the company was downsizing and, so now the question is, why do you have such a big gap in the middle, right? So I think that the gap isn't that big of a deal if you can actually explain what you have been doing in between that time frame. Now, if you approach it saying, well, my heart was broken because I really, really love this company and they broke my heart and I'm so sad and I just was sitting, I was just, being a tech pookie, sitting on the couch, watching Netflix for a whole year, showering every other day, and I felt terrible and I didn't do anything. They're like, okay, it's gonna be a hard path. But if you're like, well, I was in this industry for so long, but I couldn't really, I was looking to get back in this industry, but I was like, you know what? I think it's time for a change. I looked at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, and it was time for a change. So I decided to get my skills up and to switch industries. So I spent this whole year living off my savings so I could level up, increase my skills, and not have to not put myself in a position where I'd have to be subjected to this particular industry. I wanted to expand, and now, unless you're applying for the same industry, then that's a different story. But you need to come up with a compelling story on why somebody should give you a chance. If you ask Alexis, don't give them any details, but I was like, when you're approaching your resume, here's how you have to get their attention. Oh, I'll leave it at that. I'm like, what is a strategy? There is the thing that everyone says, and then there's the thing that we're going to say, so that you can tell a compelling story. And you know what? Wow. I want to know a little bit more about this person. And that's the strategy we employed. We're not going to be copycats of what everyone else is doing. We're going to be unique, and we're going to stand out. So you need to tell a compelling story on why you're not there anymore. Try to finesse it. If you got fired for something stupid, try to finesse it. And then try to say, this is what I've been doing, and that's why I haven't been working. Maybe you're taking care of family while leveling up your skills, and you're able to do some freelance. I don't know. Figure something else out. Figure something out to make a compelling story. They can look past whatever that gap if you have a good thing to fill it in. All right. That's my thought. That is my thought. All right. All right. So that is that question. Let's wrap that one up.
Let them die, let them go. I'm breaking the chains. You wanted my help, but you can't stand the pain. Tough love's a lesson, but you call it disrespect. I'm done with your games, man. I'm taking my respect. It ain't my job to save you. You gotta learn your lane. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. You need me, but I'm just a mirror reflecting the truth, but your vision ain't clear. You say you don't need me, but you know that I'm right. While I'm paving my path, I'm focused on my light. Let them burn, watch them fall, this is their fight. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. You let them burn, watch them fall, this is their fight. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. It's my season to shine. No more looking back. I built my own throne, now I'm on the right track. Season to shine. No more looking back. I built my own throne, now I'm on the right track. So walk on by, let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. It's my season to shine. No more looking back. No more looking back. I built my own the right track. It's my season to shine. No more looking back. No more looking back. No more looking back.